Jose, and it's cold in here. So bundle up, get nice and cozy, and I have today's latest episode coming to you soon. Period.
So y'all finna start discriminating us? Huh? Is y'all finna start discriminating us? So y'all telling me if I want a job here, I can't work here if y'all don't like me? That's what y'all telling me? Don't say nothing, officer. Hello? Y'all finna start discriminating us, Target? This what we doing? Is this what we doing? Y'all quiet in this motherfucker. Where the workers at? I got kids. I need a job in this motherfucker, man. What's going on? Y'all finna follow Trump and his rules? Don't say shit. That's fucked up. We got kids out here. Y'all fucked up in here.
Target ends their DEI policy. Let's talk about it. So Target just announced that they're ending their DEI policy, and all I can say is I'm still going to shop there. Everybody's talking about they done with Target. They're not going to shop there. But what about Walmart? What about Amazon? What about TJ Maxx? What about Lowe's? What about Home Depot? What about Kohl's? What about all these other stores that ended their DEI policies? What are y'all going to do? It's crazy because Walmart actually ended theirs 2 months ago, and y'all asses still walk up in there shopping all up through there. Me personally, I feel like it's so much other things, serious things right now that's happening that we need to worry about. I mean, I'm just being honest. These jobs that we work at discriminate every day, but we still got to work there. These apartments and houses and all of it is owned by these people. They discriminate, and we still have to live there. Hell, our president is the biggest one, and we still have to live in this country. Let's be for real.
Hello there. Y'all all right? I know. It has been a tough week, right? And baby, it's been a tough 2025 and we are still in January. But I know many of you are asking and have asked and sent me messages about the recent DEI announcements at Target as well. And as disheartening as it is for me, I'm not the only one affected by this, right? It's for everyone who is a woman-owned business, minority-owned businesses, Black-owned businesses. It's for so many of us who work so very hard to be placed into retail, to finally be seen and approved for retail. Because contrary to whatever the world might tell you, it has been very hard for Black-owned businesses to hit shelves, right? Which is why it's such a big deal when we do finally land inside of retail. So it is definitely heartbreaking to feel unsupported, right? However, I am in business in multiple ways with Target, with Walmart, and Amazon, right? I sell Donna's Recipe, my hair care products, right, are on Amazon. They're also in Target. And of course, I have a huge partnership with Target. I sell my seasonings at Walmart. I do business all over, just like many other people. And what I can tell you is, if we all decide to boycott and be like, no, we're not spending no money at these organizations. Listen, I get it. And if that's how you feel, honey, I 1000% get it. But so many of us will be affected, and our sales will drop. Our business will be hurt. And if any of you know business, it doesn't just happen overnight where you can just go take all your stuff and pull it off the shelves. There's a process. And then you got to, like, where you going to put it? You got to have a place to store it. That's money, right? You got to have another place to sell it, which is almost impossible sometimes. And even if you sell online, it's a process when it comes to business. And everyone does not have the funds or the means or the availability, the space to house their own products, right? But the thing that concerns me the most, and I want you to hear me and hear me well, if we all decide to stop supporting said businesses and say, you know, I can't buy nothing from there, even the businesses who were affected by the DEI ban, right? What that does is you take all our sales and they dwindle down. And then those companies get to say, oh, your products are not performing. And they can remove them from the shelves and then put their preferred businesses on the shelves. And then what happens to all the businesses who've worked so hard to get where they are? Then what happens, right? Now, I know that something that could solve it is ownership of these big corporations, right? It's a long way to go there. There are amazing companies like the Village Market in Atlanta, right, who support small businesses, and you can go in there and there's some amazing things that you can buy, but it's one store and it's very small. We're talking about mass market. You can't build that overnight. Do we all sometimes have these big dreams and aspirations to do that? Absolutely, right? But it is easier said than done, but it's not impossible. But until then, and in order to get there, we unfortunately have to play the game. And in playing that game, we got to be smarter than the ones who think they're in control, okay? And I say that to say, don't allow trying to be mindful with how I say this, because I want God to give me the right words, but don't allow foolishness to take us into separation and weed us out. Do you understand? Because sometimes that's what they want. And in times like this, they're telling us that. Okay? So as frustrating as listen, as frustrating as the whole situation is, as frustrated as I am, as all of you are, we still got to be smart. Now, you can still go into those stores if you choose to and buy specific brands that you want to support and let the other things, right, not get your money. But be very specific. There's so many women, right, that have worked hard to be a woman-owned business. Donna's Recipe is two women, me and Gina Wu is my business partner. We are self-funded. We are self-funded. And we are on shelves in limited doors at Target, right? Other companies, right? There's Black History Month is coming right now, and all of these brands are about to be showcased, some of them for the first time. And of course, they would do something like this right now, but they still need their moment.
Y'all, so y'all know how, hold on. Y'all know how Popeyes is having the Popeyes chicken collab with Don Julio, and everyone's saying, don't eat it, like, don't eat it. Because the government is up to something. They put it in the chicken, whatever it is in the chicken. They clone Tyrone, right? So, tell me why I'm scrolling through TikTok and I see that Target is having a sale on all Black hair care products. Now, I could be reaching. But do y'all remember in They Clone Tyrone, towards the end, where the lady was in the chair and they was massaging, they put the perm in her hair and massaging it and got her. They got her. So we got the Popeyes chicken Don Julio collab, and then we got the all Black hair care products on sale. When has black hair care products ever been on sale? Like, y'all stay safe out here.
So Target said they don't need our money, which is great because I needed an excuse to not go back in there ever again anyway. Perfect. It works out. It freaking works out.
Black business owners with products in Target are urging us not to boycott, despite Target's decision to end its diversity, equity, and inclusion initiatives. Time and again, the power of the black dollar has been proven. These companies only respond to financial consequences, so we have to hit them where it hurts, their bottom line. If an African American with stock in the Montgomery Bus Company had asked activists not to boycott because it would hurt them financially, we might still be sitting at the back of the bus. Change requires sacrifice, but we can't pad black business owners' pockets while the rest of us suffer. The federal government's decision to axe DEI initiatives did not directly impact Target, so their choice to follow suit is a clear message about the way they view minority communities. Some of these black business owners seem more concerned with their own success and the well-being of the broader community. Why ask us to continue supporting a retailer that just sent us a clear racist message so that you can climb closer to the 1%? If black people were truly united in how we spend our money, these companies would think twice before promoting or tolerating racism, and it's about time we hold them accountable.
Okay, so I know you saw the news about Target. Okay, everyone's like, oh my god, my favorite retail store. So one of the things I want us to think about though, Marissa, who did Retail While Black and Target While Black on Instagram, made a great point tonight that I want to share with you. She charged us with being more targeted in our shopping. One of the things that she knows this retail space, she's been talking and working with brands for the last couple years. And one of the things that most people don't realize is that the brands, when they're in a store, they are responsible for moving that product in the store. So if a brand, black-owned brand has, inventory in Target and it doesn't sell, that black-owned brand is basically they're charged a chargeback. They are responsible for the cost of not selling that product. So yes, we want to boycott all these stores, but the list is getting long. And so instead of boycotting them completely, I want us to consider, I'm not saying you have to, but I want us to consider possibly being more targeted in what we buy in those stores. So that means if you live somewhere and you got to go to Walmart, you're buying the black-owned brand in Walmart. You're buying the small business in Walmart. If we're going to go to Target, that means I'm going to buy my favorite black-owned brands in Target. As long as they're in these stores, they still need consumer dollars to make sure that their product moves and they are not hit with a bill that is astronomical that could really be detrimental to their bottom line as a business. Because a lot of these businesses in these stores are still small businesses. So that's just something for us to consider. Yes, you can go directly to the website. I do that sometimes. I'll just go directly to a brand's website. But as long as these products, as long as our favorite black-owned brands are in these stores, we want to focus on shopping black and shopping small and consider just being a little bit more targeted in what we buy when we're in those stores. Just food for thought. Let me know what you think in the comments.
So Target just joined a long list of companies that could care less about diversity. So as you can see here, Target is rolling back their DEI initiatives and they're ending their 3-year DEI programs. And this is going to affect a lot of businesses. And some of your faves may get the boot. So what's going to happen to our good sister Tabitha Brown? Or Ghetto Gastro, and I actually got a pack from TikTok. Check it out, it's pretty good. And what's interesting is Target still wants your money. Because look, even January 26th, they're trying to drop an exclusive collection. So they still want the black dollar. That's why I always say you can never trust these companies, whether you're an employee or you're a supplier. But what's your thoughts? I'm curious to know. Like, follow, and share for more.
Hey y'all, so I never really told you the story, but surprise, surprise, I used to work for Target. So a little quick story time. I was up in my SUNY school. I already had my associates, needed my bachelor's degree, so I was like, why not get a side job? So I applied to the Target that was in the area. I ended up getting it. I worked as a cashier, and I loved it. I loved working there. The people were really nice. I got trained on everything. So some of the things that I had to do while working at Target was definitely to handle customers, count money, make sure that everyone had the right stuff in their cart, scan every item. And the coworkers were pretty cool. I mean, I had a fun time hanging out with my college coworkers at Target. But, you know, for the most part, I never experienced anything like racist up there. Yeah, it was definitely an experience while I was working there. And my favorite color is red, so I was loving being in my red shirt. But to all of the people that are going through all of this backlash with the DEI hires and they're removing the DEI and the brands are not going through, I'm so sorry. You know, it's not fair. And I love Target, me especially, and me being black, it's hard because I cannot bring myself to support something that doesn't want my skin color in there or my race in there or my kind in there. So it's very hard for me to support Target now. But anyways, I hope this video brings you guys some clarity and perspective on what's going on with Target. And like always, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye!